as we wade through the international break, there's still plenty of football to talk about, and I'm talking about Europa League. Right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. This time we're taking a look at Group B and my early door predictions for the 2019-2020 Europa League action, boys. And we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep your eye out today with all things Europa League related, Blackburn Rovers related, whoa, football related, all here on No More Roof. I feel, because I'm trying to plough all these videos out in a session, and I'm going to lose my voice. Only on number 2. So yeah, we're going to take a look at Group B here first. So let's get cracking. Got a lot to talk about. And why is, where is my thing? There it is. There is she blows. There's my screen. So let's take a look first and foremost at the clubs that make up Group B in what I think is a pretty wide open group. And I'm not talking just wide open for second spot. I'm talking wide open for the grand scheme of things. I think any team out of this one could win it. But there are favourites. So let's take a look at it. First and foremost, we have these bad boys. I believe that's Lugano coming out of Switzerland. Joining them is Dinamo Kiev coming out of Ukraine. Also joining them is Copenhagen coming out of Denmark. And wrapping it up is Malmö coming out of Sweden. A kind of, you know, it's got a kind of mountainous feel about it. Dinamo Kiev. Been there, seen it, done it. They are probably one of the favourites, I'd say. I haven't looked at the odds. Yes, I have. I've just had a quick sneak peek. They are the favourites, but we'll talk more about that in just a second. Now, these are my early door predictions, you know, folks. Obviously, we are at least a couple of weeks away, 19th. I'm recording this on the 4th, so a good 2 weeks out of when these games take place. Now, my predictions are likely to change between now and then, so just bear that in mind. These are what I've instantly thought of. You know, I looked at the fixtures and thought, I'm going to smash out my predictions here, see what I instantly think. And see how, obviously, once the tournaments get closer, we're going to do match day by match day predictions, just like we do with the other leagues, with the Premier League, the Championship, the Bundesliga, and all that kind of stuff. Match day, you know, be a week out, and then you can see how my predictions change, and then you guys can get involved on a more intimate level as well. So stick around for those videos. They are coming, you know, every other week. It looks like it's like every 2 weeks there's going to be a Europa League game or something. So anyway. But these ones right here are my instant, you know, my knee-jerk reactions as to what I think will happen. So let's take a look. Group B, Kiev will take on Malmö, kicking it all off on the 19th of September. Early kickoff here over in Ukraine. I'll give you the odds on the groups in a second, and then also the odds on the final victoriousness at the end of it. So I'm going to go with a 3-0 win for the Ukrainian bad boys here to give themselves a comfortable lead in the group already. Meanwhile, same time, same day, Copenhagen, FC Copenhagen taking on Lugano over in Denmark. And again, it'll be another home victory. Copenhagen taking home with a 2-1 win in the end to give themselves 3 points as it stands. Moving on to the next match day number 2, 3rd of October. Late kickoff here, looks like 9 o'clock across Europe. Lugano taking on Kiev over in Switzerland. I'm going to go with a 2-1 away win for Dinamo Kiev as they stamp their authority on this group. Meanwhile, same time, same day, Malmö taking on Copenhagen over in Sweden. Bit of a Scandinavian affair. This one, 2-0 win for Malmö from Sweden. Big victory for them to give themselves up and running with 3 points on the board. So as it stands, it's looking very, very good for Kiev. Lugano struggling. They need a win pretty quick time. Meanwhile, the back end of October, 24th of October, both matches taking place at the same time, 9 o'clock kickoff. Dynamo Kiev taking on FC Copenhagen. Another victory for Kiev, 3-1 at home over in Ukraine. Meanwhile, Malmö taking on Lugano over in Sweden. And again, back-to-back wins for Malmö as they try to get themselves into comfortable position. Maybe in for second spot at the moment. As we flip-flop this group into the back end of it now, 7th of November, Copenhagen taking on Kiev over in Denmark. Goals galore in this one, 5 in it. 3-2 victory for Copenhagen over Kiev. Meanwhile, Lugano taking on Malmö, same time, same day, early November. And a first victory for Lugano. They're up and running, but is it too little too late for them as they try and get themselves up into the thick of things? Meanwhile, into the back end of the month, 28th of November, 9 o'clock kickoff, Malmö up against Kiev over in Sweden. Again, another victory for Kiev away from home, which kind of puts a stop, a real sudden halt to Malmö's progression as they try to get second spot in this group. Kiev look comfortable as it stands. Meanwhile, the penultimate game for Lugano up against Copenhagen, must-win game for them if they are to be considered, you know, a shot at second spot. But they'll draw. I think that leaves them too much to do in this one with a 1-1 draw up against Copenhagen over in Switzerland. Again, both those games taking place 28th of November. The final games of this group coming at you now, coming from Kiev. 12th of the 12th, this is into the month of December, early kickoff. Kiev up against Lugano over in Ukraine, and there'll be another victory for Kiev, which should surely put end to Lugano's faint hopes of getting themselves into second spot. Kiev look home and dry, top of the pops, I think. This is just my math. You can play along with me. 12th of the 12th, same time, same day. Copenhagen taking on Malmö. All Scandinavian redo. Last time that these two duked it out, it was a 2-0 win for Malmö in Sweden. But this time, Copenhagen will get revenge at a 2-1 win. And that should, I think, put them into the hot seat for second spot. But we'll confirm that in just a second. Now, the bookmakers do see Kiev runaway favourites for this group, 11-10 to win it. Copenhagen are second favourites, 2-1. Malmö third favourites, 4-1. Lugano long shots, 9-1. Now, does my predictions follow that suit? I think it might do, so let's take a little look at who I got in fourth spot, if you do the maths with me. Lugano with the 4 points on the board. If they were to win the last game, that would have pushed them up to 6 points. If they would have beat Copenhagen, we'll see. Sorry, Kiev. It might have put them in the contention, but Malmö are in third spot with 6 points on the board. -2 goal difference, 2 wins out of their 6. Copenhagen did have 10 points, so it doesn't look like that 6 points would have been enough anyway. Copenhagen are in second spot with 10 on the board, with -1 goal difference, despite winning 3 of their games, losing 2 and drawing the other. And it is Kiev runaway leaders, 5 wins, 1 loss. 15 points on the board. So that is my early door predictions for Group B. A quick look at some of the ambitious odds for this group. Like I said, it is wide open, and there is no real standout club here that's going to go out on, I think, win the Europa League. They might, but Kiev, who I got at top, who the bookmakers have topped the group, Kiev are 66-1 to win the whole stinking thing. Copenhagen second favourites in this group, 150-1 to win the whole bleeding thing. Who else have we got in here? Malmö. Have they actually got any odds on Malmö? I cannot see them in here. Bear with. 200-1 for Malmö, and Lugano are 250-1. So as you can see, the money is in Ukraine. So if you're going to go with anybody, you should back them bad boys. Now, like I said, these are my early door predictions. Get your thoughts and predictions about Group B in the comment section down below. What you think will happen? Do you think it will be Kiev running away with it, or do you think one of these mountainous clubs could actually upset the apple cart and go all out and get themselves through to the knockout phases? And so in my simulation, it looks like Kiev, Copenhagen will go through to the knockouts. Malmö, Lugano will go home. So let's take a look. I just want to bring you some administration. Again, these were my early door predictions for Europa League Group B. I will have match day by match day predictions coming at you when those games come around, about a week out. They are not live, unlike these bad boys. These bad boys will be live the week of the matches. So I think we're kicking it off on Monday with Championship predictions live on the channel. Then on Tuesday, we'll have Premier League football predictions live on the channel. And then on the Thursday, we'll have Champions League predictions live on the channel. I think that is starting next week. So stick around for them bad boys. Video popping up pretty soon. So make sure you check that sucker out. So yeah. So that's that. Also let you know that I'm going to be doing live Blackburn Rovers watch-alongs, starting with Rovers against Millwall, which is in about 10 days time, depending on when this video goes live. So we are looking around about the 14th or something. Give me a microsecond and I'll tell you. Yeah, about the 14th of September, I'll be live on the channel, not on the channel, over on Twitch. Link to my Twitch platform in the old description down below, so make sure you check that sucker out as well. It's not just Rovers. I'll give you up-to-date footballing score lines from around the grounds, around Europe, whatever we can squeeze into 90 minutes or 2 hours worth of content available right over on Twitch. So check that sucker out. It'd be great. You can see me breaking down into complete disarray as Rovers fail to get another victory. Anyway, that's all I've got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up. If you're new, smash the subscribe. Make sure you stick your own thoughts and predictions about Group B in the comment section down below. Who do you think will go through? Who do you think's going home as the Europa League starts to kick on to top gear, boys? I love a good group section, me. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here until I see you again very, very soon. Smash the thumbs up. Smash the subscribe. Ciao for now. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.